John, thanks for joining us at the Blues Hotel tonight. Great to have you take some time.
Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you.
No problems. Yes. Now, I'm just wondering, can you provide us with some background information about the Melbourne Blues Society, Melbourne Blues Appreciation Society, sorry, when it was founded and what inspired its creation?
Melbourne Blues Appreciation Society was founded in 1990. The Dutch Tilders, there was one blues gig every Sunday in those days at the Station Hotel, and Dutch Tilders used to perform there, and occasionally people would get up and jam with him, etc., etc. All the blues fans who were going, that was their meeting place on the Sunday afternoons, said, why don't we form some kind of club? It was just one of those things that was happening all around the world at that stage. So a group of fans got together, formed the Melbourne Blues Society, decided to put the word appreciation in, which just kind of bugs me a little bit because it makes it quite long.
Yeah.
And that's when it was formed in 1990. So it's been going for 34 years. It's in a fairly healthy shape. I mean, a lot of clubs now, not just blues clubs, but football clubs and all kinds of clubs are finding it pretty tough. But we're going okay at present. Touch a lot of wood.
Fantastic. What's the primary mission of the society, and how has it evolved over the 34 years?
Well, look, the primary mission is still the same: to support blues artists, to provide support for blues fans so that they can see the art, so they can see the musicians, and also encourage younger up and coming musicians. So basically just encourage the whole scene.
Sure. How many members does the society currently have, and what are the benefits of joining?
Look, it's really interesting nowadays. Well, we have about 200 members. We actually had someone who handles membership and sponsorship for the Richmond Football Club and other big organisations come and address us about 5-6 years ago, and basically saying that membership is dead in these days. You need to have sponsors and supporters. So we're actually moving away from the whole membership thing towards supporters, so that people can, that people pay us the $40 a year, which it costs to support the club. Because the whole membership thing, it's interesting, Kelvin, because young people don't want to become members.
No.
They'll become supporters, but they won't become members. Weird.
Sad.
Yes.
It is definitely. How does society engage with the local blues music community and foster a sense of community among its members?
We do that. We run an event every Tuesday night where we have a feature act and followed by a jam. And as I said, we do that every Tuesday night. We try to make it as welcoming as possible so that it actually has a community kind of vibe to it. We also run a blues challenge where the winning acts, and you interviewed 2019, I had to think about it, winner Aaron Pollock last week, where we pay for the winners in the solo duo category and the band category to go to Memphis to compete at the International Blues Challenge, which opens huge doors, which also creates a lot of interest. We also run a Youth in Blues program for those under the age of 25. And we've also begun to run a Women in Blues program as well.
Oh, wow. So very, very community orientated organisation.
Well, you have to be, Kelvin, in these. I mean, again, as I said, once upon a time, people would become members of whether it was football clubs or, whatever, blues clubs. But people are looking for more than that now. They're looking for things that are going to engage them in a community so that they can feel that they're a supporter of something that's actually doing something for the community. And again, as I said, this applies right across the board in all areas.
Yeah. Are there any signature events or festivals that the society is known for hosting or participating in?
Well, the biggest thing we do, the biggest thing we do every year is the Blues Challenge, where we have heats. We have heats in the solo duo category. We have heats in the band category. Then we have a final where the finalists from the solo duo category and the finalists from the band category all play off on the same day. And then, of course, the two winning acts, the solo duo act and the band act, then go to Memphis to represent us. So that gets a lot of interest, and of course, as you can imagine, a lot of controversy too.
No, indeed. What are some of the challenges that you face when promoting music, blues music?
Look, it's not a mainstream activity, and it never will
No.
be. So we accept that.
Yep.
Some things that we do to promote ourselves, we do a weekly newsletter, which goes out every Monday morning. We have over 2,000 subscribers to our newsletter. We even get ads, believe it or not. Now
Wow.
people want to advertise in it. They've contacted us and they've said they've had a good response from the ads. So that's been a pleasant surprise. Also,
Wow.
a huge change for us was live streaming our Tuesday night feature act at our event, because that goes out to about 16,000 people,
Mm.
obviously all over the world, all over Australia. I mean, we don't pick up,
Mm.
we'll probably pick up 3 or 4 people from that, but that's fine. But it actually really spreads the news about our events out there.
Sure. Sure. For the foreseeable future, where do you see the society moving forward in the next, say, 5 or 6 years?
Look, more of the same, I think. I think the last
Mm.
10 years have been the big changes. I mean, we've noticed changes in what the I'll call them kids want from Youth in Blues.
Mm.
That's
Mm.
been a big change, because when we started Youth in Blues 20 years ago, there wasn't YouTube. There wasn't access to all the different kinds of music and techniques that you have now. So that's been a
Mm.
huge change. The fact that people can sit at home and watch concerts from all around the world, they can listen to your show anywhere.
Mm.
That's been a huge change. So I think most of the big changes have happened in the last 10 years, in terms of the internet, in terms of broadband, the NBN going everywhere. All those things, I think, have really changed everything. So I think really it's just bedding down the things that we have. I mean, it doesn't mean we can't fine tune them. It doesn't mean that we can't, perfect some of the rough edges. But I think the big changes have mainly already occurred.
Sure. Sure. So, for those that are interested in getting involved with the society, what steps would you recommend they take?
I recommend they go to our website, which is mbas.org.au, and there they can sign up to become a member, or they can sign up for our weekly newsletter.
Awesome. Great. We'll definitely post that on our website, and I'll definitely keep that keep that ball rolling as well.
Good. No,
So,
that's great. Well, that as I said,
yeah.
and we actually have members from America and various places who just want to support us, which is fantastic. So again, that's the huge advantage of being, of live broadcasting, live streaming our weekly event.
Mm, mm, mm. And you broadcast live on Facebook with your feature artists on the Tuesday nights.
Yes, we do. We do every 8 o'clock every Tuesday night. You go to our Facebook page, which is www.facebook whatever MBAS, Melbourne Blues
Mm.
Appreciation Society. You'll find us
Yep.
there, and we are live every Tuesday night. But also, that what is interesting, Kelvin, is that we don't get that many people viewing it live. We may get 10, 20, 30, but cumulatively over a month, we've had some acts get up to 5,000 views, and the minimum we have is about 15 to 1,800 views over a month. So
Wow.
mostly people are watching it. What's the word they use? For time shifting. Mostly people are saying to me, "Look, John, Tuesday night's not convenient. I have a quick look on the weekend or whatever." So
Mm,
yeah, so the fact that we can consistently bank on 15 to 1,800 views over the month is very encouraging.
mm, mm. And the the sound and video guys, they're all voluntary as well, are they?
Oh yes, everyone in the club's
Yeah.
a volunteer. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
again,
Okay.
that makes things hard, Kelvin, because as we've discovered, younger people don't like volunteering, you know. So
No.
trying to
Mm,
renew it, and I mean, again, as I said before, it goes to football clubs, it goes to country fire authorities, it goes right across the board.
mm,
Yeah, not quite sure how we deal with that one, but anyway.
yeah, no. No. Well, I just hope that, especially with blues music, that it does stay alive, and
Oh, look, it's
only
here. I
gets
mean, it's
bigger.
here. It's here for good. It's going to stay alive.
Mm,
I mean, in what
mm,
form, what shape? And there are a lot of young people, getting interested in it. And what's
mm.
interesting too, Kelvin, is that the type of blues that people like changes as well. I mean, that's one of the great
It's
things about
it's
doing.
broad.
Yes, very, very, very broad. But there
Mm,
is definitely changes in terms of the styles that younger people come into it want, and that again is a great, uh, I guess, survey that we have every Tuesday night. We can see what tastes people like and don't like, and it's interesting the kind of blues that people really, really liked 10, 20 years ago. A lot of people still like it, but again, newer people coming in, aren't that excited by it. But there's, like you said, it's so broad. There's something there for everybody.
no, that's it. In my eyes, you just can't beat the classics like B.B. King, Robert Johnson, Slim Harpo, all those classic artists. I just think you just can't beat those guys.
Well, I certainly
Absolute,
agree with you.
absolute legend,
you
absolute
you've
legends.
you've mentioned a couple of my heroes there, so okay, I
Yeah,
won't argue with that one.
yeah. So, we've got the Blues at Bridgetown coming up in November
Great.
over
Well,
in
that's been a
WA.
long running. God, that'd be 35 years now, wouldn't it?
Yes, yeah. So, um, they haven't announced the lineup yet, but it's coming. Mm,
Fantastic. That's great.
so,
Oh, that's good.
yeah,
That's good to
yeah,
hear.
yeah. All right, John. Look, thanks for joining us, and we'll definitely keep in touch.
Thank you, Kelvin. Again, I just want to say thank you very, very much for your support, and that you community radio people are the lifeblood of what we do. I mean, we just really appreciate your support.
Oh, trust me, John. I enjoy it. It's great.
Great. That's fantastic, Kelvin.
Yeah. All right, John. Take care, and we'll definitely catch up again.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thanks, John. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.